What's happening is bigs are getting more and more skilled. They're showing the value they have as versatile performers, and you absolutely love to see it.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. It's Williams and Markkanen teaming up at the forward slots. Zach LaVine out there with Derrick Rose, and it's Robinson in at the 5. So it's Chicago now, after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Outside LaVine, pass to Markkanen. Over Gobert, and no good, trying to use the glass. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. Thompson outside. Not really his range, and it's off target. Rose outside. Markkanen with a screen on Thompson. Rose. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Conley passes to Edwards. Out left to the wing. For 3, Randle sends it home from three-point land.
Well, Julius Randle has put in time to grow his ability to make three-point shots. Nice delivery.
Robinson, a screen on Thompson. Pass to Robinson. Back to Rose. Offensive rebound, and it's good. 2 points.
This is what you hope. You want to see Markkanen mix it up on the glass, right? Keep the play alive. Make sure you convert.
Conley with the ball, picked up by Rose. Outside Conley. Gobert on the high post. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Zach LaVine. Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
And that one falls for Gobert. Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
Good on both. And Grant, a positive for the Bulls over the last few seasons. They work hard to get good shots.
Well, B.A., that's definitely part of their DNA. They've had the personnel to do it, and guys who are disciplined and patient.
Now here's Robinson. Markkanen, the pass to Williams. Robinson with it. Pass to Rose. Just 5 to shoot. Plenty of space. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And that one's good. Thompson.
A nimble play by the Rook. Thompson had to stay agile to beat the contact.
Thompson against Rose. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Markkanen. Williams, a screen on Gobert. Markkanen, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
That's just great recognition from your big man, right? Markkanen is going to find the open teammate and put it on time and on target. I love this guy's passing skills.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Randle. Thompson outside. Edwards looking for an opening. Clock at 6. From downtown, it's hauled in by Robinson. And so it's Rose who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 5-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops a first. It's so early in the season, but Doris, for players struggling out of the gate, when do they start to feel pressure to up their game?
You know what's interesting to me, BA, is you always see certain guys who maybe the first month, 6 weeks of the season, really struggle to shoot the basketball, can't find their rhythm, but eventually they just settle in, let the game come to them, and obviously for some guys there's a little more leeway than others, right? Those veterans who've proven it before, they understand they've got time to prove it.
To the left side wing. Pass to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Now Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Williams defending. McDaniels, that's good.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Rose against Mitchell. Kicks it out to Markkanen. The Bulls with another miss.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Gets the 3 to fall. Edwards got 5 now.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Now Rose. In his last outing, 16 points for him. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Minnesota on D. Markkanen outside. Pass to Rose. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson a screen on Mitchell. Here's Rose. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
When you come off the screen that hard and that fast, so difficult to stay with Derrick Rose.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards. This one for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside, Williams. From deep, Rose. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Here's Edwards. Again, the miss by Edwards.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Markkanen outside. From deep. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
How about the big-time range of Markkanen? That wasn't toes to the three-point line. That one had some distance on it.
Outside Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Now here's Rose. Markkanen outside. He can't get it to go. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from deep. McDaniels passes to Reed. Somehow scores the layup in traffic. Chicago trailing here. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
And with the offense reeling, the coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
The Bulls making a switch here. Batum's checked in. Now here's Levine. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Suns in Phoenix. Rose against Mitchell. Rose with the bucket. Rose has got his second basket on the night.
Well, that's about effort, carving space for the interior look. And one attribute we'll always talk about with Rose is the heart that he plays with.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Julius Randle's checked in for Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And Conley subbed in for Mitchell. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Pirtle's checked in for Robinson. Gafford comes in for Markkanen. Hield's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Porter Jr. in for Rose. Just 2 to shoot. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Pirtle when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
Hield passes to Pirtle. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, teams' first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
One shot.
And it's tied up with that one. And for Buddy Hield, he became the second fastest player in NBA history to hit 1,500 three-pointers, Doris.
And consider, BA, only Stephen Curry did it faster. Hield is one of the top three-point shooters in the league. He's got both the volume and the efficiency to prove it.
Now here's Batum. No points so far. Pirtle with a screen on McDaniels. Batum finds Pirtle. So they take the lead. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Boy, getting his points the hard way. Jakob has to absorb contact and able to use his strength there.
Pass to Randle. Conley looking for an opening. Over Porter. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here are the Bulls with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Back to Pirtle. Count it. Pirtle's got 7 points in the game.
I just love the ball movement.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Reed, a screen on Hield. The kick out to Conley. And a miss there on the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Porter. And Chicago again with a bucket.
Yeah, good up-tempo play by Porter. Getting a little room and pulling up fast.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And Minnesota calls time here.
All right, look who's coming off the court. Come on, get up for your Timberwolves dancers.
Some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. 4th, the Timberwolves. 5th on the list, Chicago.
And the way both of these squads shot the ball last season was tremendous. Trusting in one another, following their offensive game plan, and executing with confidence.
Here's Conley. Still without a bucket. To stop the run. And he lays it up and in.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
Pass to Gafford. Back to Porter. 6 to shoot. Pirtle with a screen on Conley. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Yeah, nice decision making. Porter Jr. can drive or pass off the pick.
Randall, a screen on Porter. From deep, Conley. Gafford grabs the miss.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Batum outside. And here's Porter outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. 1:52 left in the first. Alexander Walker, the pass to Randall. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Hield finds Porter. Again, Porter missing. The Timberwolves trail. Randall, the pass to Conley. McDaniels with it. Pass to Randall. Count that one. Randall's got 5.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
Now here's Gafford. He's scoreless. Back to Porter. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter here. And the basket by Hield.
Boy, Hield usually does his work on the perimeter. How about that finish inside?
Pass to Randall. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Daniel Gafford picks one up. With his size and skill set, Julius Randle can be a walking mismatch.
You put a big man on him and he will blow right by him. Now, if you go small, he'll drag him to the block. So when Randle is focused and involved, he is a monster to deal with.
First free throw is good.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
Bassey, he's checked in for Minnesota. Moore comes in for McDaniels. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 20-7 run. Porter with it to the middle. The shot by Pirtle, no good.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Conley against Porter. Here's Randall, and he banks in the layup. Randall's got 8.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Bulls out in front, leading by 3. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. We've got Patrick Williams. Daniel Gafford is out there with Jakob Pirtle. Then it's Buddy Hield, and it's Black in at the 1. Pass to Thompson. Here's Bassey, covered by Pirtle. Bassey, the pass to Thompson. For 3, Randall knocks down the triple. 11 points in the game.
Oh my goodness, what a response by Randall. Yes, you can make a 3, so can I.
And here's Pirtle. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Randall against Williams. They double Randall. Stolen by Gafford. Hield passes to Black. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Conley's checked in for man. And a change for the Bulls. Robinson's checked in. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Black. He's guarded by Conley. Shot's good by Black. And here's Conley. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Randall. Robinson defending. From 8 feet away. And Randall the bucket on the assist by Thompson. Randall's got 13.
Well, Julius Randle, once he starts percolating, is a dangerous offensive player.
Outside heel. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's foul. Number 2 for him.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Screen by Robinson. Clock at 6. Stolen by Thompson.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is crucial part of the defense for these guys.
Right side Conley. Pass to Bassie. Robinson against Randall. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't fall. That miss makes him 5 for 6. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Leading by 5. Hield with the ball. Gafford the screen. Shot is up. And it's Hield missing. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Randall finds Conley. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, B.A., you definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both.
And Randall, no good on that one. Chicago leading. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Marking it outside. Outside Levine. Williams a screen on Edwards. Here's Levine. Williams from long range. The Bulls with another miss.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Edwards can't hit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Rose with it. He's picked up by Conley. Rose outside. Robinson a screen on Conley. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 5.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Conley up top, guarded by Rose. Conley passes to Randall. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Bulls have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Pass to Rose. The three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Rose has got 9 points.
Well, Derrick Rose just so confident, so dangerous in catch-and-shoot situations. Boy, has he become a terrific shooter.
Edwards with it. Randall on the screen. The baseline J is on the way. Great positioning on the putback.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Here's Levine. Yet to see a basket. From deep. They get it again. Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
What a presence Mitchell Robinson has given this team on the interior. He knows he can be a threat on the offensive glass.
Randall, a screen on Levine. Edwards with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. And Randall the bucket on the assist by Edwards. Randall's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Here's Markkanen. Edwards pulls it in.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Outside McDaniels. Randall, pass to McDaniels. Back to Randall. Shoots over Robinson. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. McDaniels from long range. And rebounded by Zach LaVine.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Pass to Rose. Markkanen outside. Over Edwards. And that one's good. Markkanen. He's got 7.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Julius Randle. Thompson comes in for McDaniels. And Mitchell subbed in for Mike Conley. And a change for the Bulls. Batum is checked in for Williams. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides in insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. Thompson against Rose. Markkanen with a screen on Thompson. Launches a 3. Markkanen misses.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Outside Edwards. Takes a 3. On target from range. Edwards got his 3rd basket of the night.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. Grant, plenty of guys show up to the league, accomplished athletes. Asar Thompson is no exception.
Yeah, I mean, he and his twin brother Amin both possess elite explosiveness, BA. At 6'7" and a 7-foot wingspan, all the tools to succeed and the work ethic to make it happen.
Pirtle's checked in for Robinson. Now Rose. He's got 9. He buries it from 3. Rose has got 12 points.
That's his 2nd bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the 1st.
Outside Edwards. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Levine.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Pass to Rose. Pirtle with the ball, defended by Gobert. Pirtle with the bucket.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Now here's Edwards. Give him 8. Randall on the screen. Shot is good by Edwards. 10 points for him.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
Rose against Conley. Stolen by Conley. He's got a clear path. Zach LaVine clears it away. And so it's LaVine with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. 6-point game. Rose, the pass to Markkanen. Misses the three. Minnesota shooting a solid 47%. Pass to Edwards. Randall, a screen on LaVine. And here's Edwards outside. Knocks it down from distance. Edwards got 8 points in the quarter.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Markkanen outside. Batum with a screen on Randall. Back to Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he's going for the Markkanen, hammers home the lob.
And Markkanen, a big-time athlete, set that lob up in the air and he'll finish.
The Timberwolves shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Outside Edwards. For three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. LaVine's got 4 rebounds in the game. McDaniels against Rose. Markkanen from long range. They grab their own miss.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. And a quick look at how the Chicago Bulls schedule is shaping up. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Monday, they'll start out on the road to play the Rockets in Houston. Rose with it. He's got 12. Outside LaVine. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Rose has got assist number 5 here tonight. Conley against Rose. Gobert with a screen on Rose. Pass to Randall. And Randall with the jam.
Now, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Conley against Rose. Markkanen with it. Shoots over Randall. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Edwards against Batum. Randall, a screen on Batum. Here's Edwards. Cashes in the 12-footer. Edwards got 15 points.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Rose against Conley. LaVine surveys the D. 6 to shoot. Hurdle with a screen on Edwards. 3-pointer. LaVine can't hit. Outside Edwards. The 3 is up.